Okay, good morning to you all. Let us today start with our history, progression of the empire, lesson number 12 on page number 53. Okay, so please pay attention even if you are not having textbooks. Please pay attention. Till now we have learnt about the rise of the Maratha power and its expansion. We studied the developments from the foundation of the Swaraj till its expansion into an empire. So now we all know that we had started with our history right from what lesson? The aim of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was to have established what? Swaraj. From that we have started that his aim was to establish Swaraj, that is our own rule. And that aim, then he struggled for establishing the Swaraj. Then one day, foundation of Swaraj, that means we founded Swaraj. Then after the foundation of the Swaraj, we studied how we were struggling to expand our Maratha empire through almost all over the country. So this is what we have been studying till now in the history. Now let us see in this chapter, we take a brief review of the Sardar families who gave their valuable contribution for expanding the Maratha kingdom in the northern parts of India. So what we are going to study in this lesson, that how these great Maratha expansion was there, which great families had given their contribution in the work of expansion of the Maratha empire. So you will just find it very interesting to know that which great families have contributed what. Okay, so let us start. The Holkars of Indore. First, the Holkars of Indore. Mallar Rao was the founder of the Holkar rule at Indore. So who was the founder of the Holkar rule? Mallar Rao. He served the Maratha state for a long time. He was well versed in guerrilla warfare. He proved his valor in the northern campaigns of the Marathas at the time of Bajirao I and Nana Sahib Peshwa. He was instrumental in establishing the Maratha supremacy in Malwa and Rajputna. So now this Mallar Rao, okay, they were of the Holkar families. He was the founder of the Holkar rule. These Holkars were coming from which place? They are of Indore. And these people have given a lot of service. For a long time they have served our Marathas and helped them to expand the Maratha power, empire. Okay, they were very well trained, they were very good, and even they were having all the tactics of the guerrilla warfare. How the guerrilla tactics should be used in the war, they were well trained in that. And that's why they have proved their bravery, their valor in which campaigns? In the northern campaigns. Okay, in the northern campaigns means where last lesson we have done that how our aim was to get the throne of the Delhi and protect the Delhi, because we consider India as one country. We all consider Marathas that India is a one country and it is our home country, so we should protect our country. So for that purpose they have given a lot of contribution, especially under the rule of or under the Peshwa. Who were the Peshwa that time? Bajirao I and Nana Sahib Peshwa. During their Peshwa rule, this Madharao Holkar and their family have given a great service to the Maratha empire, and they have helped us to establish the Maratha supremacy, Maratha rule or expansion, okay, gaining the Maratha status in the places like Malwa and Rajputna. He proved to be of great help to Peshwa Madharao in reviving the Maratha prestige in the north after the defeat of Panipat. If you remember, in the previous lesson we have studied that after the defeat of Panipat we had lost, or the Marathas had suffered a lot. Yes or no? Many people were killed, our all territories, wealth, everything was gone. There was a lot of destruction after the battle of Panipat. So after that, again re-establishing our Maratha supremacy was the need of that situation. So who helped in that situation? This Holkar, okay, Mallar Rao Holkar. Then Punya Shloka Ahilyabai Holkar was the wife of Khande Rao, who was Mallar Rao's son. So Mallar Rao's son was there, his name was Khande Rao, and his wife was who? Punya Shloka Ahilyabai. Then what happened? Khande Rao means Mallar Rao's son died. Okay, Khande Rao died in the battle of Kumberi. Kumbheri. After a few days, Mallara also passed away. So first son died, okay. First his son died and then Mallara died. So then after that, who took up the charge? After him, Ahilyabai assumed the reins of the Indore administration. Who was looking after the running or the kingdom of the Indore? Who took the place? Ahilyabai. Okay. Ahilyabai, she was the wife of who? Mallar Rao's son. Okay, Mallar Rao's son, Khadera. So she took up the administration of the Indore. She was a capable, astute. She was a capable, astute and excellent administrator. She made, what do you mean by astute? Astute means sharp, very shrewd, very excellent, okay. She was a very sharp, capable and an excellent administrator. She made new laws. So what work she did now? What great work she did? Just pay attention. Ahilyabai, what did she do? She made laws for agricultural cess. What do you mean by cess? Cess means tax or levy, okay. So she made new laws for agricultural cess, revenue collection, etc. and put the affairs of the state in order. So after the defeat in the Panipat battle, we have lost many things and Marathas' strength was little weakened, yes or no? So after that, this Mallar Rao family was trying to, Holkar family was trying to get it everything on the back position, but they people died. So after that, Ahilyabai took up the charge and then she also started doing for the welfare of the people. She started putting all the affairs which were in disorder, okay. She put all the affairs in the order, okay. Then she strove to bring more land under cultivation. She strove means what? She strived, efforts, to make efforts, okay. So she strived hard to bring more land under cultivation, digging wells for farmers, promoting trade and industry, building lakes and tanks. So many work she carried out, so many things. She tried to bring more and more land under cultivation so that more people will get all the, their food basic necessity will be satisfied and we can exchange our food grains, we can import and earn something in return for that. So that's where water problem was solved by digging more wells, then promoting trade and industry. Small industries were set up so that people can get job in those industries and they can have trade between the farmers and the industry. So and also building lakes and tanks so that more and more water can be made available to the areas where there was scarcity of water. So these all things she had done. She even built temples, ghats, mats, dharmashalas, drinking water facilities at all important places of pilgrimage in the 4 quarters of India. So not only she had done the work of promoting or for the welfare of the farmers, but she has also built some temples, religious places where people can worship God, okay. So temples, that ghats, mats means what? Small temples where the sant and sadhus can also live, okay. So that way, for the pilgrimage people, all the whatever requirements are there, facilities should be needed, should be were provided in almost all the corners of India, that is 4 quarters in India. This effort of hers was important for the cultural integration of the country. So why she was making all these efforts? All efforts of development were done for the welfare of the people and also so that everyone will be integrated. Integrated means when everyone will stay united, okay. And which type of unity she expected? Cultural. That means people, irrespective of any caste, any culture, everyone should stay together in peace and harmony and in a friendly way. So that was she was making the efforts. She looked into judicial matters personally and dispensed justice. So she also looked after the matters of court. Okay, anyone who needs justice. Okay, she did any type of partiality with anyone. She herself paid into attention of the judicial matters, the court related matters, and gave proper justice to the proper people. Okay, so this way, and dispensed justice. Dispensed means what? Distributed justice. न्याय करती थी वो, सबके साथ न्याय करती थी, किसी के साथ अन्याय नहीं करती थी. Okay, so that way she distributed only justice. She was very generous. She had great love of books. She ruled ably. She ruled ably for 28 years and enhanced the Maratha prestige in the north. She brought peace and order to her kingdom and made her people happy. So she was so kind-hearted. She was very generous. She always thought of the welfare of the people and anyhow enhanced the Maratha status. Anyhow, she was looking that the Marathas' prestige should not go down. So for that she was struggling and brought about peace and order. Everything in her kingdom was in order. There was nothing, because we say when everything is in order, then only the kingdom can run successfully. So this way she made all the people around her happy. Then Yashwantrao Holkar, one more member of this Holkar family, he tried to save the Maratha kingdom when it was on the decline. He also gave his good contribution, especially when the Maratha kingdom was going on decreasing, declining. Our strength was going on weakening. That time this Yashwantrao Holkar also gave a good contribution. Okay, so I will continue in the next video.